YouTube. I was just so surprised finding this 2012 Nissan GTR with only 31 miles in the super silver paint finish. And please excuse the wind noise. There couldn't have been a better day for it. Jeez, the second I get a GTR, it's windy. I just find it hilarious how they stick such an expensive car in between the pieces of crap, as you can see. See the quad exhaust tips. As you can see, this one seems to have an appearance package. And as you move over, you can see it talks about all the specs of the engine. So you have dual clutch, paddle shift 6-speed, all-wheel drive. You can see all the specs you want to know about this car. I'm not going to go through everything. You can read it. You can see the price. $99,000, just under 100. And look at those MPGs, they're actually not half bad. And you could even get up to this if you really nanny that throttle. So, at long last, let's do a tour of this one. I know I saw two bozos sitting in this car for the last 30 minutes, so it's going to be warm. And you can see the seats, all leather, perforated. These seats are so firm. They're actually quite hard, sadly. Key fob's already in. Let's push button start. You can see right here. You can really hear the engine. What the hell is that weird noise? Like a weird tapping noise. Like a knocking noise. I hope it's not the engine.
Weather alert. Red flag.
Oh, weather alert. It's sunny out here. Well, anyways, I don't know. Maybe it's just some weird quirky noise this thing has. Maybe that's why it's at auction already. Well, again, first ever tour of a GTR. I've been wanting to do one of these for the longest time. Let me open the door. Adjust the seat. You can see this knob is what adjusts the seat. Backrest, you just twist that knob. There's a button here for more thigh support. I'm going to raise it up all the way because I feel as if I need all the thigh support here. And still, your legs are just flat out here. You really have to have the seat all the way back in order to have some advantage of the thigh support. So yeah, comfort is really not that good, and these seats are so tight. Your rear is just clinched into this seat, but the backrest is very bolstered on the sides. Your torso is just pinched into the seat, so you're really not moving anywhere, even on the sharpest turn. And shoulder room is pretty good. Center console's a bit on the fat side, as you can see, and I have to have the seat all the way back in order to really somewhat be comfortable here. Entire dashboard padded with this leather, possibly vinyl. You can see the exposed stitching. It's very cushiony throughout. Even this section, nicely padded up here. Yeah, everything is soft touch. You have the Navi, you can see the map. You can see it work. AC vent. Adjust the brightness. You saw how that happened. This is where you control everything. Brightness, zoom, all the functions for the Navi. Vehicle information, fuel economy. It's touchscreen, as you saw. Yeah, this thing really hasn't been able to get an average because I'm quite sure it does more than that. They estimate 23 miles per gallon, which is pretty good. Rest of the radio, of course, the display is right here. Satellite has an aux jack somewhere. I'll show you where that is. Climate control, also into the screen. Adjust the suspension, makes it more comfortable. You can see comf. Stability control. Transmission setup switch allows for higher engine speed, greater powertrain torque, and engine braking. N-CD. This does have a Bose system, so it ought to be pretty good. This uses a 6-speed auto, a dual clutch, so it's basically an automated manual. You do have the paddle shifters, and I love how they're stationary. They don't move along with the wheel. They're always there. It does have a backup camera too, as you can see. Rest of the center console, but it feels quite rubbery. It's not bare plastic at all, so that's not too bad. And I love the choice of color over here. It's not a fingerprint magnet. This is actually padded here. You have your dual cup holders, armrest. The center console is sturdy, not moving anywhere. You have your USB, power outlet. Another power outlet is up here. So let's go over to the glove box. Fairly useless, but you have one. You know, the owner's manual's there. I wonder where the aux jack was. I probably missed it. Steering wheel, nicely thick. Radio controls, hands-free controls. I'm quite sure it has Bluetooth. Start, stop, cruise control, tilts, and telescopes. Different latches for that. It's not a bad idea, but it would be easier with one latch, but that's how they did it. And you can see another info display here. I'm quite sure for the launch control. God, I so wish I could do that. That would be so awesome. This would be the fastest car I would ever drive. Headlamps, panel dim, trip computer. Power mirrors. Tire door panel, nicely padded, very cushiony here with this vinyl on the sides, armrests. And I love this red insert here. Door pocket, everything is padded, really nothing hard to touch. Both front windows go up and down automatically. And window lock, power door locks. Headliner, it's not really that plush at all. It's quite rough though, it's not really a big deal. This isn't a luxury car. Here's a sun visor, mirror and vanity light. Sun visor is quite sturdy, and it is plush, really. Here's the passenger side. Oh, this glare. Same deal, mirror and vanity light. Lighting fixtures, push on, push off. Garage door opener, and I believe this mirror dims. Holder for the sunglasses, and they made it nice and large. Fit and finish is quite good. A-pillar, nicely padded actually with this vinyl, and no gaps or anything. So let's pop the hood. And here's the back seat. This will be easy. It's so useless. Let me move the seat forward. It's useless, really, but you have it. It's more of a grocery holder. You can see the Bose subwoofers. Looks like it has two of them. This is all hard touch, this grainy plastic. And the seat is firm. Huge chunk of plastic here, but again, no one is ever going to use this back seat. But the option is there. If you're a short driver who's under 5 feet tall, you'll have the most comfortable back seat ever. And I can see here, heated seats. Trunk was already detached. And this trunk is actually quite useful, even though entry is not that great, but for a supercar, which I consider it one, it's actually not half bad. Carpet's still in its wrap. Not sure if it has a spare. Probably not. I don't know. I'm not going to dig into there. Emergency latch. In case you somehow fall into this trunk and you get locked in there. Let's see how it is. I love those exhaust tips. And look at these wheels. 285, 35, 20s. And the rear disc brakes. You can see they're drilled. So it's no joke. Obviously this has HIDs, LED accent lighting. Now, this is the best part. It's a beautiful engine. 3.8 liter, dual overhead cam V6, twin turbo, so this is not going to be a joke. Hood was so solid, and you can see the actual breathers, they go right into the engine. And this car was raced. I mean, look at those tires. Those are not tires of a 31-mile car. And look at those brakes. Those are huge. Someone had fun boogieing with this car. So I guess we can get to rubbing it. This will be the best part. Just not a huge fan of these door handles, but it feels quite sturdy. Oh, I love this. .5,000 RPM rev limit. Well, YouTube, I absolutely love this car. There's not really too much I can fault about it, except that these seats are on the firm side. I would have wished for more comfortable seats, but I don't find that a deal breaker. I mean, you get such a fast-ass car for under $100,000. Faster than something of over $200,000, so that's it for this 2012 GTR.